know everything cool and all, but if you play our game, you can see it's just a chair. And we don't want a chair, we want a character. So let's just find one. If we go to Epic Game Launcher in the marketplace, you can search for Paragon Murdoch. Okay, just search for that, download it, and add it to our project. It's free, it's always been free, it will be always free. So add it to our project. Click add. And when you add it, it will add this folder to our content, this Paragon Murdoch. And in here, you can see there is some effects, there is some characters. And again, if you go to here to the Epic Game Launcher, you can see it has like 200 animation, 43 effects. It has some sound, some skins, some texture that we can use in all of our projects, right? So now that we have all of them in our character class, we can just delete this static mesh because we don't want to use a chair as our character, right? Delete it, and now you can see the camera is not deleted because we need the camera, right? And there is a mesh already there that I don't think that we can delete it. Yeah, we can't delete this mesh because it's part of our character class, so we shouldn't delete it, right? We should use it. So no, because we download that Paragon Murdoch character, we can click in the mesh and go to mesh in a skeletal mesh. You remember in the video before this video we use a static mesh, but now we want to use a skeletal mesh. And a skeletal mesh, it is that 3D object that has animation in it, and we can do a lot of cooler things with it. It can walk, it can run, and it has some animation. So a skeletal mesh basically is the 3D object that has animation. And now with this skeletal mesh we can select our skeletal mesh, that in this case I want to choose Murdoch, right? When we choose it, it will appear in here. It is beautiful. And now what I want to do, I want to bring it down because you know that this capsule that is in here is our collision box. So these characters should be inside that collision box, right? And know that it is inside that collision box, you can see it looking at here, but this forward vector, this arrow is looking at here. So let's just select it, hit E on our keyboard and rotate it 90 degrees like this. Okay, now the camera is behind that. Let's just bring it a little bit to the back a little bit like this. I think that's cool. It's in back of our character, everything cool. And I want to change the camera. I want to put the camera as child of this mesh. So now if we compile, because we are using the code from before, it's not working. It says that this blueprint is not a scene component, therefore target must have a connection. So this target should have connection. So we should connect something because we want to get the forward vector, right? We can get forward vector from a capsule component, we can get it from mesh component, we can get it from camera, whichever you want you can use. But I always use capsule. So drag and drop from this capsule to this target and it will be connected. So again, let's just do it for this one. Of course, you can just use mesh or camera. Okay, you can use both of them. Now if we compile, it won't give us any error. So let's just run our game, and now you can see we have a character, but it doesn't have animation. We need to add some animation to our character, right? It needs some animation. But before doing that, I want to talk a little bit more about this character. I want to show you some tips about this character. So I will see you in the next video.